All right, it is Tuesday, March the 9th, 2021. It is 12:03, 2:03. That's my number. And Ken, let me tell you something. Ken, if you were here in the same room with me, I would give you mouth sugar. Look at this. Y'all see that? It's my little Netgear thing, Powerline 2000. And I am hooked up, baby. And what it showed me is that my computer internet speeds, look at this, y'all. I mean, I hate to brag. Look at this. This is me hooked up to that thing that Ken told me to buy. 81.1 of something downloads and 13.6 of something uploads. Dude, that's awesome, I think, right? I mean, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm thinking that's like really, really good. So, Sweet Bobby is happy today. And I noticed that my Thinkorswim seems to be running faster. But the second thing I need to work on is probably just this crappy computer that I've had for like 8 years, right? It's a little laptop. It runs everything. I wish I could show y'all a picture. Well, I could, I guess, of all 4 screens. If y'all ever want to see my setup, I'll take a snapshot of that at some point and show that to you. So welcome in. Hey, I added a poll today, and I wanted to see if y'all think I need to close that Baba trade. Look at this, y'all. I have made $600 on that trade today. Remember, it was down $1,300, so I'm still in the hole, 462. But the only reason I'm thinking I want to get out of it is look at that buying power, man, that's taken. And what if this thing were to tank again tomorrow, right? I'm like, oh man, I'm using $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 buying power in a stupid Baba trade. And that's why I'm thinking, get out of it, Bob. Focus on the good stuff, right? So I added a poll. Did any of y'all take the poll? Okay, so 3 out of 5 of you said that I should close it. 2 of you said I shouldn't close it, and nobody voted who cares Bobby's a dork. By the way, it's all anonymous, right? So I can't say who voted in one way. So if you wanted to vote Bobby's a dork, that's fine. But I am really thinking I'm going to shut her down and focus on my strengths. Oh, we got another vote? Nope. So there was a book that came out. Ken, make sure I know what this was. There was a book that came out several years ago that talked about focusing on your strengths, right? And that's probably the issue that is wrong with the American educational system, is we don't focus on the strength of the children who are in the school. So you've got 2 students, right? So let's say you've got 2 students in school, and you got Johnny over here, and man, Johnny is good at math. Man, he is the stuff. I don't know why I gave him 3 legs. Anyway, Johnny is the stuff, right? Man, he knows his math. Dude can do 1 + 3. I mean, he's young. He can do math. But man, he's horrible at English and literature and all that kind of stuff. And he just gets an F in there. I mean, he just sucks. And then you got little Susie over here. We won't draw her 3 legs. You just know this is Susie. I won't put a dress on her because y'all say I'm sexist or I'll get sued for something, but we'll give her fingers. All right. And man, Susie is an English whiz, man. She knows her language and her literature, and she writes, and she's a spelling bee champion, right? But man, she can't do her math. Not that that's stereotypical. I should have put hers, but girls can't do math. So man, she does F at math. She just sucks at math. So what do we do, right? What do we do with these 2 kids? Well, we go, little Johnny, we got to get your English up. And so, we kind of quit on his math, right, that he's good at, and we start focusing on his English. And what do we do with Susie? Well, we take her away from what she's good at, and we start focusing on her math. And it's really sad, right? Now, the Soviet Union, I wouldn't recommend us ever going to communism, but if they saw little Johnny in the pool and they saw little Johnny swimming like a duck in a lake, what would they do with little Johnny? Oh, little Johnny, you will be on the Olympic team. You know, the next thing you know, Johnny's in the water. Johnny ain't worried about his math. Johnny's worried about swimming, right? And what if they saw little Susie, try not to be sexist here. Let's say they saw Susie was a shot put thrower. Not sure if I'm giving her 3 legs. So Susie's a shot put thrower. And they put, oh, Susie, you good at that. So we will, we'll make you shot putter. Well, she's not now worried about her English. So they get people interested in what they're good at, right? What are you good at? One problem with me throughout my life, I'm 50 years old, and I've not figured out what I want to be when I grow up yet. After I finish my PhD, I want to get my law degree, right? I want to go to law school. But she who must be obeyed, that is the lovely and talented Beth, has said, I won't draw her with 3 legs. Beth has said, Bobby, you ain't going to law school. You've taken enough time with going to all this master's and this doctorate and leaving me with these 5 little bundles of joy, 3, 4, 5 little kids, right? So here's the little 5 that, and doing all your junk, chasing your dreams, that you coming back over here to mama. Right? So Bobby ain't going to law school. But my problem has always been, I've been good at a lot of things. Right? I'm good at a lot of things. I am pretty good at math. I'm pretty good at writing, you know. I'm good at music. I got a music scholarship when I was in college, the University of Kentucky. Got me a music scholarship. So, you know, I'm good at a lot of things. I don't think I'm great at anything, right? So I'm a jack of all trades, master of none. And I have to keep that in mind a lot of times. So I'm good at a lot of things, but I wouldn't say I'm great at a lot of things. I'm good at a lot of things. And the problem with being good at a lot of things is that you get your interest torn all which way, right? You mean, man, you know, I'll be interested in this. I'm interested in goats. Then I'm interested in chickens. Now I'm getting pigs, and I got my farm. Then I got my trading. I got my doctorate. Now I won't go to law school, but they're gonna let me. And I got my kids. I mean, I got a lot of stuff going on, right? And I'm trying to keep from dying from the diabetes. It's got me all eat up. So we have to start thinking about, well, look, fool, here's my problem. When we talk about the psychology of trading, my problem is I'll be sitting here trading and I look out the window and I go, goose. I see a goose in the dang neighbor's pasture. The next thing you know, I'm thinking about geese and how I want one, right? I want a goose on Gaines Farm. And then I'll think, well, if I'm going to get a goose, I probably need a pond. So I'm going to have me a pond built. And then I was focusing on my trading, but I've got, you know, I got the ADHD. I meet up with the ADHD too, and that's why I trade on a daily basis with my carpet bag of whips. Anyway, trust me, one of these things is an amphetamine, right? I take I take Adderall to keep me focused, because if I don't, I'll become unfocused. So I'm telling you all this because I have to have sessions where I talk it out, and that's why you guys being with me daily has helped me so much, because now I go, Dimitri and Ken, Drew, Rick, Matt, now I am to a point that I go, you guys keep me focused on what I am best at. And what am I best at? Well, believe it or not, I am not good at individual stocks. I've told you, I suck at stocks. But for some reason, when I decided that we would do this trading room, and it's more benefit for me than it is y'all, trust me, then I said, well, you know what? Rick's probably he probably don't want to be in a trading room that doesn't trade stocks. And looking over Matt Jolly Wally over here, man, all Matt's doing, he likes F sale, free sale, fuel sale, whatever it is. And if I'm not over here trading fuel sale, well, he'll get bored with me doing what I'm good at. So I'm conflicted, right? I'm conflicted on, well, I should focus on what I do well, right? Focus, Bobby, focus. Or do I put together stuff that I'm not good at just so that I can show y'all stuff so that y'all can trade to keep y'all happy? Because I don't want y'all saying, hey, Bobby, boy, he sucks. So we got conflicting stuff here. And it really does conflict me because at the end of the day, here's what I'm good at. ES, SPY. I'm not good at DraftKings, but I like it, and we're going to keep that. I'm good at the micros. I'm good at the SPX. I'm good at the IWM. I'm good at diamonds. I ain't good at XLE. I probably ain't good at UVXY. I ain't good at Apple. I'm good at VIX. I back tested that one. TLT, yes, marginal. BABA, boy, that sucks. Why'd you put that on? Right? And plus, when I did the BABA trade, did any of y'all go in with me? No, that's fine. So what I'm trying to teach you is this, and I don't know if I'm trying to teach. I mean, we share together, right? But what I'm trying to show you is how you manage with this stuff, right? This stuff. Not in the individual trees. You put whatever trees you want in your forest, right? But there are stuff that I'm really good at. And I'm good at the forest, at these trees here, right? I'm not good at this tree here. Baba just, that's just not my thing. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to look for earnings. I don't want to care about Apple earnings. I don't care about all this, garbage that I just don't want to care about. So I've got to make decisions. And Ron Paul of the Bailey. Ken, what the crap is that? We are smart enough to adjust to our strength and interest and experience. We see the excellence in doing your thing and we benefit from that. That is very kind of you to say. So I hope that's the case, right? Because, I just got to stay with what I know and what I'm good at. And I'm not good at Bible. Right? And now that this thing is up $620, the easiest thing for me to say, well, what about if it goes up tomorrow? What if this thing goes up tomorrow, man? Maybe I can get back that loss. But then remember what we had the other day? We had an entire session on opportunity cost, didn't we? Because y'all, I am putting on $450 worth of risk in SPX per day in that little spread. Multiply that by 5 days a week, and that is what is that? $2,250, right? I'm not good at math in my head. I have to have a calculator, but I think that's right. So I'm going to be using $2,250 worth of buying power every week in SPX. And I've committed to doing this trade 30 days before I close any of that. So that means I'm going to have 4 weeks of average. So that means I'm going to have 4 and 2 is 8, and 4 and that is 1, and 4 and 8, and that's 9,000, right? I'm going to allocate $9,000 to my SPX trade. I'm all in. I believe what Cameron Skinner said, that putting them in at 60 and closing them at 30 is going to be a pretty little thing. So I'm using $1,000 now in buying power now, and I will ultimately use a total of about 9,000 in there. So with that said, I've got $5,000 of buying power here on BABA, and I'm up $620 today. And my account's, it's in fine shape, right? We're not blowing up my account. We're not doing anything. So, right, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. I don't know what tomorrow brings with my little BABA trade, but I know I was sucking to the point of $1,300 down on that, and I'm up $620 today. So, BABA gives me positive deltas. I don't mind having those, right? Because I'm negative delta now because I got all these hedges in. So if I take that off, right, that's going to be more negative. But I'm just sitting here thinking, BABA, I'm done with you. Because Sweet Bobby can focus on other things that make me happy and make me more money. So that my kids, will have a little money. So the mid is 945, the 960. Let's see if we can get out of this puppy. It's still going to be a loser. We're going to book a loss, but not nearly the loss that we booked yesterday. All right, let's see, still working. So we're out at 945. And I just felt this big, humongous relief. Not that I don't think that I could have brought that into a winning trade. I could have, I think. What I was going to do today, if that was down anymore, guess what I was going to do? When the market's down, it's good to sell a put or buy a call. I was actually going to go out and buy a longer dated call and start selling calls against that longer dated call on BABA. But as fate would have it, I got a really good gift today, didn't I? My account's up $1,095 today. It's a great time to get out of something that's taking away resources from what I do best. So I'm going to ask you, Ken, Dimitri, Rick, Matt, Drew, Simplify, what is it that you do well? What is it that you do well? It's what you need to focus on. We got Rick, who's doing the Rick trade, except he didn't do one yesterday. I think Rick didn't do it yesterday because he saw Bobby getting into it. He's like, oh, crap, no. I didn't see down
I went ahead and did one yesterday. I did it on my phone. I've never traded on my phone before.
Isn't that awesome, a feeling that know that you can do it now? Rick, think about it. You're going to be on the beach one day with your toe in the Atlantic. And you're gonna dip that toe in the water, and you're gonna have your phone in the other hand, and you're gonna put on a Rick trade right on the beach.
Can't wait.
Y'all see how this is so awesome? Man, this is all we get to do this, man, to make these little decisions. Look at this. I'm 1-to-1 now on my Delta Theta. Look at this. Am I worried about a crash? Well, crap, no. Man, I'm just looking good. I'm just looking good. And it's almost to a point, I tell you, I want to squall every day. I look at all this that you and I can do, and it's just empowering to me. Rick can trade on his phone now. This is just good stuff, y'all. And I hope y'all appreciate it for what it is. It's not my teaching. It's just stuff that I have learned through many years of losing so much money. And then all of a sudden I get to the point where it one day kind of clicked for me. And I go, holy Shimon, I think I get it. Now, I'm not saying I got it because I still improve and change every day, right? But man, is it getting better. Oh, it sure is. So let's go in and let's do our little daily stuff that we do. Since y'all done told me y'all ain't going to get bored by Bobby doing the same thing over and over and over, because it really is. Okay, Drew says, I like the micro trade and need to allocate more capital to it. I agree, man. Now, don't follow me, right? Because I'm an idiot. I have no idea what I'm doing. But the micros, man, if y'all are not trading those things, that's just an awesome little trade. How are we doing on the micros? Let's see. Micros. Let's see what our projections are. Our profits so far, remember we started it after Donald got out of the White House because I was afraid they'd have to pull him out. Because I love the Donald job, I do. But I was afraid they were going to have to pull him out of that place, right? And I thought it might mess with the markets. So we made $1,482, and we've done it $17 at a time, $20 at a time, $50 at a time, $48 at a time. And you and I are on projection to make 17% just on the micros, not doing anything else. Y'all, if you make 17% a year doing the micros, you're better than 99.9% of the hedge fund managers out there, right? What a great trade this is. How many have we lost? One, we lost $81. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened. But man, are we doing good on that. So let's go back to our net lit. Let's get it on going here. So yeah, I agree. I think it's a great trade. You just can't be scared, guys. I've told you the day's going to come. You're going to see me down 3,000. And I'm going to go, y'all, my positions are safe. I'm not freaking. And I'm not freaking on BABA. Right? It's just I want to allocate my resources elsewhere. I've got this SPX trade that I am now committed to. I am not turning back on SPX. You'll see me down $2,000 or $3,000, and I say, I don't care. I'm going to sell another one today. I'm in on my SPX trade. Maybe you're not doing SPX. Maybe you're doing SPY. Find you a campaign and say, bless God, come hell or high water, I'm going with it because someone's back tested it, I've back tested it, or you have confidence in the probabilities. What do? Broken record. We sell premium. Dang it, I do it every day. Then what do? We do it with the odds highly in our favor. Then we mitigate risk, right? We manage risk. We do assume some risk. I assume risk. I'm used to it. I'm not, I got 5 kids. You think I don't assume risk? So let's assume some risk. And let's go in and let the probabilities work with no fear. When you come into this with no fear and no greed, and you've got a very methodical process that you go through each and every day, y'all, it is empowering. Now you see, because squirt, right? Looking out, I see squirt. I get distracted. So I have to watch myself. You have to watch me. You know how easy it is for me to get distracted. If I don't have my spreadsheet, I can't trade. I hate to say that. I'm not a trader without this spreadsheet. And it took me several years to realize the importance of this thing. I've always been a recorder, a logger, right? We have a theta farm of trees, and we're loggers in a sense that we log all of our trees into our spreadsheet. And if you're not doing this, maybe you don't need it. Maybe you are Tom Soshnoff, as Beth says. Maybe you are Tony Batista. But guys, they lose money too. Tom lost a ton of money last year. He lost more money last year than in trading, than I've probably made in a lifetime in 1 year. How do I know? So let's update this. This is good stuff, y'all. This is good that we talked out, because the psychology of this stuff is very, very important. It really is. So let's see what our little account is up to. I got this cool little app that lets y'all see. Let me pull it over. Come on, dang it. Dang it. Come over. Okay, here we go. So let's see how we're doing. So here's the account. Baba is gone. And we say that we are 47, 856, 15. 47, 856. Oh, crap. 47, 856.15. Huh? So you and I are up big today, right? And we knew at some point we were going to be. Where's my Jeffersons? Let me get my Jeffersons over here, because it's been a while since I've actually got to play Jeffersons, because we just sucked for so long.
Yeah, we're moving on now to the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
All right, so we made $884.57. Now remember, I told you don't follow this net lick so much, right? We're still down on the year. I don't care, because I know my positions are perfectly safe. This will come, this will go. Don't get so caught up on it. But I need this, because the only reason I log my net lick is so that I can keep up with what is important, and that's my Greeks. So now let's go to my Greeks. Now keep in mind, this is amazing when I put this down. I want you to see this. What is our beta weighted spies? Beta weighted spies are, and if yours is not beta weighted, do it here. Position state beta weighted spies. So we can say I'm negative 123.77. So let's put that in. Now keep in mind, I'm negative 123.77, even though I've got a short put expiring tomorrow in the E-minis, not the macros, but the E-minis. Y'all, I'm negative 123, even though I've got 2 humongous 5-point wide SPX put spreads that are positive deltas, and I'm still negative delta. Am I worried about that E-mini that expires tomorrow? No. Because what happens if my strike gets tested on it? I'm going to, don't tell everybody, roll it. Now, will the market go down for the rest of the eternity? No, it's going to go up sometime, right? And I'm going to make money on it. You and I have, right? We just can't go squirrel. All right, what's our theta? Oh, 126.78. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine making $126.78 a day just from what you can do in 15 minutes of trading? Look at there, y'all. We want that to be between 0.1 and 1.0 as a percentage of our net lick. The only reason I record the net lick is to see if my percentages are fine. If I could do it without doing my net lick, I would. Because all too often people worry about the net lick, right? What's Vega? Y'all, look what I've done yesterday. I was negative 208 in Vega, and I increased that significantly, negative 118. How? I put on a trade in Diamond, and we'll go over that trade in a minute because I want you to see it. So I'm negative 118. I helped myself, right? So not only am I short here, but I don't have a lot of negative Vega. So if the market crashes, I'm sitting pretty good. I got hedges in place. Now, where I have been a troublemaker, it's over here, right? Because with the VIX where it was, our buying power should be between VIX 2030. I should be using 35 max. Well, I helped myself today because I got rid of BABA. So I'm excited to see what my buying power effect is. 22,568. 22,568. Look at there, y'all. We decreased that significantly. 22,568. I'm over here. So we took it from 65 down to 47. And that's really the max where I want to be. You know, if you don't want to look at this and you don't want to, you know, say, well, I'm 35% max based on VIX, I would say, you know, basically don't use more than about 50% of your buying power. So I'm fine, even though my spreadsheet says I'm sick, right? You should be 35, Bobby. Okay, I got you. But I feel pretty good, right? I don't really ever want to use more than 50%. So by closing BABA, by booking that, I'm going to call it a profit of $600, you know, that I feel good. So let's go over and see if we're delta neutral, if that says anything. Oh my gosh, y'all, unbelievable. This spreadsheet designed by yours truly is saying, Bobby, you are not delta neutral right now. You actually need to get long, baby. And I've got SPX trades and I've got ES trades, everything pointing up, but it says you're not long enough. My gosh, it wants me to come in and do even more. All right, now with that in mind, let's go to so we've managed the forest. The forest is in good shape. Now, let us manage the trees, shall we? So we go to our credit spreads tab, and we see our 2 SPX trades, and come hell or high water, look at this. My strikes are 456 away, 426 away. Those are perfectly safe, aren't they? Right? So these are safe. And when am I going to close these? I'm going to say current days. When that gets to 30, it's gone. Profit or loss, it's gone. Why? Because I believe what Cameron Skinner has been doing for 7 years of just putting them on at 60, closing them after they've been in for 30 days. So we're going to let that go to 30. We're going to let this one go to 30, right? And we're going to do it again today, aren't we? So let's go to SPX. I guess it's a good time to put our next trade on. So market's up today, big time. Bobby, you don't sell puts on a up day. I do, because I'm mechanical, baby. So I'm going to go in here, and may I never see Baba again. Baba, you were good to me. You know, you got me distracted for a little while. You took the human emotions of trying to please everybody, and you allowed me to get a little distracted. So I don't want to be distracted by you, Mr. Baba. So let's see if we can go in, and we're going to go out closest to 60 days without going over. Come on, little baby. Come on right now. So we're in this 52-day cycle, right? And we're going to collect us about 50 bucks. Now, what I've been doing is, and this is why eventually I'll be over at Tasty Works one day. This is Strikes over at the credits and to move them around. So let's try over here. We'll go SPX. SPX, baby. We're going out 52 days. And I'm going to do a 5-point spread. So sell one, buy one, right? And then let me get these clicked again. And then what you do is, I know how to work this thing. And move your strikes, right? I would like to get 50 cents out of this. So let's move them down a little bit. $1.65. We're gonna have to move it a lot, right? Move it a lot. Is it even moving? 35. Wait a minute. Yeah. Hold on a minute. Now let's move our strikes. So move them down. 30, 40. There we go. So you just kind of move it down. You say, man, I kind of like to go down where I get me like 50 cents. Right? 85, 80, kind of move. What's this one? 65 cents, maybe a few more, because I would like to get me at 50. There's 60 cents. You know, how far away do you want to get? There's 55. There's 60, 60. There's a 50. What if we got filled there, right? So that's the 35.60, which is about a, what's the probability of being in the money? How come it's so zero? We know it's not a zero, is it? 35.60, 35.55. Let's go back over here. 35.60, 35.55. So 35.60, where is it? Let's see where our other ones are. 35.60. Where are our other little babies? 35, there's something right there. So market's up big, so we do expect we'll be selling up this way a little bit, right? Oh, we're going to go all the way up here though, 35.60. Let's see. Let me quote something right here. 35 there, 35 there. I guess I could do that in my head. What's that giving me? If I had both options in there, Bobby. Okay, let's go there. And let's sell. Okay, there. 45 cents, right? So then you can go, well, there's 50. We'll get 50 there. Let me see if I can get 50 there. 35, make sure it's right. 35.20. Sell the 35.25, 35.20 put spread, 50 cents. We'll let it work a while, right? Hopefully we'll get a down tick and we'll get filled on that. Or I'll move the strikes up, but I'm looking to bring in about $50. That's where I feel comfortable with. So let's go back. Let's just let that work. Hopefully we'll get to hear, you know, clickety, 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 and that'll tell us that it'll get filled. So we've got our wonderful spreadsheet that was designed by Rick's ideas. He gave us the idea of putting how far away our strikes are and keeping up with the probability of it being in the money. And it gives us the underlying price here. So we got a great little spreadsheet going. All right, so we've managed our credit spreads. We know we're going to get loans by selling another credit spread, and we need to get loan because the spreadsheet says so. Geez Louise, what is happening here, baby? Let's scroll in a little bit. All right, so TLT, the trade that never goes away. We got a short put that has 38 days left in it, and it's down a bit. But the good thing about TLT, y'all, it's down 76%, but TLT, you know, this is one I'll probably continue to use, right? Because it kind of gives you a little negative deltas, right? And we need negative deltas. Now, of course, we could close that, take the loss. It's up $61 today. I don't want to book another loss, though. And it's giving me negative deltas, and we don't mind that. So we could call that kind of a little hedge, right? So let's go back, see what else needs working on. So we've got something here. Let's see, this is let me scroll out a little bit. BABA. Oh, I love this. So BABA, profit or loss on the open is down 441, but we don't care anymore. The 940, what did we get out of that trade for? We got out of it for 945. Dang it, I could have got another nickel out of it. You can't look back, y'all. Don't look back. What was I want? Black down. That's the wrong song. All right, 945. So this is going to hurt my little profit for the week, isn't it? But that's okay. That's okay. So take this out. We don't need this anymore. And then easiest way to do this, y'all, is to do a format painter on the red line and then make this red like that. So let's go over and let's get out of our little BABA trade. Let's clock the loss. Man, we don't even have enough digits to show what a percentage loss that was because we suck. I just love all these like guru type people that just, you know, they never lose and they just, you know, why is that? What the heck is happening here? To crowd, man. Why are we not got enough? Let me format this, format painter, and go down here and format that. Yeah, so we're down 89.32%. What is going on there? So let's tell our spreadsheet that we're out of the trade because it doesn't know it yet, right? So on the weekly premium, what's this? We're looking good. We got $123 of profit during the week. No, Bob, that's fixing to go away, baby. That is fixing to go away, you scoundrel, you. because we're about to book this 89.32% loss by telling them that we're out of the trade. So we're out of this on 3/9/21. We were in that trade for a miserable 18 days. And we lost $446 on that. What should I put here? I should put Bobby is a dork. Has no clue what he's doing. That's why he's out of that trade. All right. And you see, I told you I don't do good with equities, right? Look, it's projecting we're going to lose $3,000. But in the micros, you're going to make $7,000. That's where I should have stayed to start with. No big deal. All right. What else should we trade? All right, we got the SPY. That is up, right? The SPY trade that we put on. That's that 441 Uncle Tony's trade that we got on. So no big problem there. Let me scroll out a little bit so we can see the percentages. I probably need to move this over here. How can I do that easily? Let's see. I'll just do it later. All right, I need this next to this so I can keep up with it all. All right, so we've got our IWM trade is up $232 on that one, but remember that's a diagonal as well. And I'm fixing to show y'all something. I was actually focused yesterday and did some amazing work. And I have to wait until I am in the mood, but I did some amazing programming in Excel yesterday. I don't give myself credit enough, but yesterday I did some good stuff. My Apple trade is up on my short call. So my short put, my short call just got 3 days, and both of those are up, baby. Look at that. Everything's just working out right. UVXY is down, but remember, it's down 10.24%. That's kind of a hedge, isn't it? UVXY trade, I'm selling the put. We're kind of calling that a wheel because I'll just roll it and roll it and roll it because it gives me a little bit of negative deltas that I like. It's one of my little hedges I got in, right? Gives me -4 deltas, and I get positive theta. A little bit negative theta. So let's go back, and nothing to do there. XLE trade, that's one of those I'll probably get out at some point and we'll never get back in. But nothing to close or manage, I don't think. Everything's doing okay there. Any signals over here to close anything? No. We got signals here, but we know those are part of greater trades, right? All right, let's do our micro management, and then I'll show you the new baby, the basis trade. I don't have any commodities trade. Why do I not have any gold trades, y'all? Because Bobby's been trading crap like Baba and Baidu and Snapfish and Crapfish and all kind of garbage that I shouldn't be trading. I should be trading my gold future. So maybe we'll get into that at some point. We'll close some of this other garbage. ES trades. How's my ES trade doing? It's good, except I got to fix it, right? Since Thinkorswim is not picking up the price for ES, we're having to put ESXEME, and it's got my credit messed up, right? Because my credit's only half of that. So now it's all messed up. So I got to do some more programming here and get that worked out. So no problem. Sweet Bobby will do that. I got time, right? But that trade's fine, and I will put on another one of these tomorrow at the end of the day. But look how safe that is, y'all. That is 234 points away from my short strike. That's a naked E-mini put. That's a big boy, right? And what do I care if it goes down and it gets close to my strike? This will turn red, that'll turn pink, and I'll roll it out. Roll it out. Give me another credit. We have zero DTE trades going on. Hadn't done one of those this year. Other trades. Now, y'all, you notice I took some stuff out of this. Other trades is where I put my debit trades, right? So if I'm going to do just a put spread or an in-out spread or a long put, buy a long put or a long call, you put it here, right? But what I did yesterday was something pretty remarkable. I went and I said, let's finish this up a basis spreadsheet, right? That will keep up with these diagonals that we're selling. We've got, I don't even say the SPY is not a diagonal. That's a weird trade, but I went ahead and put it in the basis worksheet as well, just to keep an eye on the overall trade. So let's look at IWM. We have a short put that we're selling every week. Right now we're up $230 on, right? And we're selling that against a long put. So let's go look at our long put in IWM. Now, y'all, here's where it's about to get sweet. Can y'all see this good? Hope everybody's fine. So I put in IWM. I'm in one contract, and I'm recording my long trades on the basis. So I'm still recording the short ones, right? These that I'm selling over here. but I created a basis worksheet so I can know how the overall trade is doing. And I got a long put there, 179 days out. I entered it on the 22nd. I'm in that trade 15 days. I got 164 days left in that trade. Look at this, y'all. This is sweet. How many weeks remaining do I have until this thing expires? I got 23, which means I have 23 more weeks that I can sell an option against it. So right now in that IWM trade, I am selling one that expires this Friday. See, that's up $239. Expires Friday. And what are we going to do on Friday? We're going to sell another one that expires the next Friday. We're in campaign mode, y'all. We ain't just whistling Dixie. We're in campaign mode. So check this out. So it shows me that here's the price that I got 23 more weeks I could sell. Well, what is the weekly minimum premium requirement that I need to bring in on a weekly basis for this little puppy to be paid for? Because I want to pay for this thing. If I buy an option, I want to pay for it by what I'm selling. Look at this. If I'm only collecting $127 a week over 23 weeks, and I can keep all the premium, it'll be paid for, right? What was the price I paid for the option in IWM? I paid $32.50. That cost me, and this spreadsheet does all the calculations for you. You ain't got to do nothing. So I paid $3,250 for that, right? So the current price of that option that I bought is $31.75. So if I had to close that and sell it, I would have a $74 loss on the option that I bought. Okay, there's the current percentage. But I have been selling for a couple weeks now, and I have realized profit or losses on the short trades. And y'all, the spreadsheet, look at this formula. Sweet Bobby, you think Sweet Bobby wouldn't focus yesterday to come up with this? Huh? The spreadsheet automatically calculates that for you, right, on your spreadsheet. So if you're putting in your equity trades against this, it's automatically doing the work for you. It's telling me that I realized profits of that on that. Now, what is my open or short loss on the short trade? 230.90. Well, how do I know that? Because it's picking it up from here, 230.90. So the profit or loss on that short put is 230.90. So go back to the basis worksheet. And then it says, well, what is my adjusted basis? So y'all, an option that I bought for this debit, $3,250, I have already, through my realized profits, my open profits, and all that combined, I have brought my basis down to $2,975.85. If I were to close the whole trade today in IWM, look at this. Sweet Bobby would recognize $272.70. All right. Same thing with Apple. So I've got an Apple. This is what some people, not us, would call a poor man's covered call, right? So I bought one. I've got 27 more weeks on this puppy. I got to bring in $116 a week, and I paid $4,078 for this thing. But y'all, my adjusted basis is this. Look, my adjusted basis in that option is now $3,200, right? I paid $4,000. If I close the whole shadiddle right now, I got an 871 profit. Just in those two trades alone, y'all, I got over $1,000 of profit. I could close them today and say, realize, baby, we're bringing you in to realize. Now, I put this one here. I debated on whether or not to put it here. This is not a basis reduction strategy here because I'm not going to now be selling anything against the SPY, but I kind of wanted to know what that 441 that Uncle Tony told us about. I just want to know how it's doing, right? So I'm not going to be selling weekly premium against that and blah, blah, blah. This is a trade that, you know, we're just keeping on, right? And it gives us a little, what does that SPY trade give us? It gives us a little, make sure it's the only thing. Oh, yeah, we got a 441 in there. SPY gives us a little bit of negative delta. Look, a nice positive theta, a little bit of negative vega, right? And so we go to that trade, and overall, the trade's down $90.90. No big deal, right? No big deal. All right. And I hadn't closed anything, so I have a zero realized profit. So we've got a wonderful little spreadsheet here that does it. Now, Matt, you asked yesterday, can you use this for a actual covered call? And you certainly can. But I tell you what, after I thought about it yesterday, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to set up a whole nother spreadsheet for that, right? I'm doing it for you, Matt, because I love you, baby. I'm going to do one that will, you put the stock in, number of contracts that you own, and the price that you did it, so we can do your basis, and it will automatically pull in your current stock price, and then it'll pull up and your profits that you sell against that. Okay, so I'm going to do, let me do a separate sheet for you. Now, is that going to be today? It could be. If I get one of those little wild, I just, you know, I'm fat and lazy all my life, so sometimes I get a wild hair, man, and I just will get on a project until I get it fixed. But it's coming. Or you could go ahead and manipulate these to do it for now. But my promise to you is that I'm going to get that done. Okay. So then you'll get, and we may have some changes that we'll make on this, but I think I fixed everything out here. Not sure yet, since we don't have anything out here. But when you actually exit the entire trade, you know, it'll keep up with your number of days in the whole trade, and it should calculate your profits and loss. But a lot of times it's trial and error. So here's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to go into sweetbobby.com and I'm going to upload the entire spreadsheet again. And then you can just go and take this, or you can take the entire spreadsheet. And again, I apologize. And, you know, I don't know the best way for you to incorporate this into your current spreadsheet and make sure it all fits together. But I told you that this is a project that never ends. This spreadsheet will never be done. There's so many projects. In fact, you know, I've got a list of laundry stuff that I need to do in this thing, but this is powerful, y'all. Now we can sell diagonals, and we're confident, baby, that we're just killing it with these diagonals. Look at this. We're up over $1,000 on the whole trade. We could shut them down today to make over $1,000. Now, it probably gets even better, because I didn't record this trade yesterday. So I'm going to record one for you right now, okay? So I put one on yesterday. Diamonds, baby, were just on fire yesterday. The Dow was kicking. Now, I never sell calls in diamonds. Do you know why? Diamonds has like a monthly, isn't it monthly, dividend. And I don't like dividend risk in diamonds. But you dang right, I will go out and I'll sell some puts in this thing. And y'all, it's up again today, y'all. So if you didn't get a chance to do this trade after I put it in yesterday, you still got a chance to do this. All right. So this is going to be cool. We'll show you what we did yesterday. So this is a diagonal as well. And let's just put it up so you'll understand exactly what we did. So first thing that I did is I went out and I bought a long option in the diamonds. Diamonds are a girl's best friend and sweet bobbies. All right, so let's see, this is the basis worksheet, right? So what did I buy? What did I give me a second. Diamonds. I bought the 345 put. That's what it looks like. 345 put. And there she is. So let's go get our long option name from our spreadsheet, from our Thinker Swim here. So we'll go out and we'll grab it. Now, when I bought it, I bought about the 75 Delta, I think. Yes, it hadn't really changed a lot, right? So we'll just right click on this, copy, and put it into our spreadsheet, into our basis sheet, because this is a long option that we bought. So Control V. What strategy is this? It's a long put. And I hadn't got it fixed where we got the drop down things. I can do that though, no big deal. So we got a long put there. How many days to expiration was that? Okay, when I put it in, it's 192 today. So I'm going out about 6 months, right? Now, if you want to do a leap of 100, you know, I mean, if 365 days out, I got Don Kaufman, God bless him, in my ear, right, with Theo trade. And I just remember him saying, I hate leaps. I hate going out a year. Why would you go out a year when you can go out 6 months? And I'm like, that resonated with me. And I can't remember why he said it. I need to find out, send him a email or something, figure out, Don, why did we only go out 6 months? But that's where it's in my ear. He's preaching in my ear. I respect Don Kaufman, and I'm going out about 6 months. So I went out 193 days yesterday. So let's do that on our spreadsheet, 193. Come on, 193, baby. Don't fail me now. Now that I've got fast internet, I still got a crappy computer. All right, here we go. 193, right? Why are you not typing in there? Are you just trying to humiliate me? I don't know if I told y'all this, but I named my spreadsheet. Her name is Lucille. You remember the Kenny Rogers song? You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. Well, the thing is, my mama's name, my mama Sharp, was Lucille. And I love my mama. So I named this Lucille. But same thing with my mama. Let me tell you something. She was a little ornery herself, right? And so sometimes this thing has a mind of its own, just like my mama did. All right, what was the price that I got into that yesterday? I don't remember, because let's see, all of my orders. Y'all bear with me. So I sold a double diagonal in, hold on a minute. No. Last 30 days. Y'all give me a second. 30 days. Unbelievable the number of orders I have done. All right, here we go. So I sold a diagonal. All right, here we go. Diagonal diamonds. 192. So that whole thing was, I bought it for $35.07. 35.07. Look at me, y'all. So I spent, how much money did I spend? I spent $3,507.55. That's like buying a cow, right? So I bought me a cow, 3,507.55. And the current day price is there. Look at there, it's doing everything, y'all. It's pulling in everything. And it's saying profit or loss on open position is 232. Hold on a minute. Why is that right? That doesn't seem, I don't think I put that in yet. Profit on that. Why is it pulling in all this? I don't know. Maybe I did put it in. All right, let me go to my equities tab. Let's just see what we got going on here. No, I didn't put it in. Why are you pulling up, you little jack joker? Hold on. Maybe a problem with the spreadsheet. Don't tell me I'll have to sit here all day today. All right, so while we figure out what's wrong, I'm going to go here. Now I'm going to go to my equities tab. Hope this isn't, I'm not losing y'all. Getting too complicated. And let's put in my diamond short, right? That we sold. So number of contracts is 1, because that's how Sweet Bobby rolls. And I sold the 317 put. Let's see if that's right. 317 put, and I did it at 4 days out. It's 3 today. Let's see. I sold a put. Love selling puts. Yeah, here we go. So we sold a put, the 317. Let's copy that. Copy. Let's go back to the spreadsheet. Paste it there. Control V for Vaseline. I always have a bottle handy in the house. All right, and we sold the 317 put. Short put. And we did that. What delta was that? It was probably about a 30 or 35 when I put it on. Right. Days to expiration was 4. Did a really short one. And I entered it yesterday, 3/9/21. And what was the price that we paid for that one? Was $2.34. So I brought in $2.34 on that, which gave me $233.45 after commissions. Current day price is this. That is up $90.90. So there's our little diamond trade from yesterday. Now, this is still a trade that you can put on today. It's still up today, right? And it gives you a hedge. So let's see what our diamond trade did for the overall portfolio. What did that diamond trade do? The long and the short. So go here. Let's see how it fits into the forest. And let's look at the diamonds. Gave me negative 36 deltas, y'all. And look at the powerhouse theta it's bringing in. 29 bucks a day in theta. And gave me positive Vega. That's how I went from being over 200 short Vegas to a much more manageable negative 117, because that gave me a lot of positive Vega. These trades are remarkable, y'all. Just remarkable. So let's go and see if our spreadsheet's working up good now, since we put that in and not picking up wrong stuff. May have to make some little change on it. So let's see. Diamond, there you are. Long put, 193.38. We've been in the trade 1 day. We got 192 days left. We got 27 weeks remaining. We need to sell $116.40. The price, we bought that at 35.07. Make sure that's right. That was our debit. Our current day price on that option. And okay, here we go. Current day credit is this if I were to sell it out today. So I would have a $220 profit if I were to sell the put that I bought, right? So we're up 633 on that. We don't have any realized gains or losses on the shorts. And our open or profit loss on the short should be 92.90. Is that in case the correct number? Please be right. So I want, praise God, 92.90 is what we're up. So go back to the trade here. Make sure everything's looking right. 93.90. And y'all test it too, right? Well, let's call it in beta testing. This is what we're in, beta testing. Make sure everything's right. So that's up. So this is up. The adjusted basis, right? That's an adjusted basis. I'm including all of the open profits. I'm including any realized profits. So, you know, a lot of this is unrealized, but on that trade in just 1 day, we're up $315, y'all, if I were to close it today, right? If we were to close that today. So beautiful trade. Now, finally, again, I'll save this for you today. It's 1:01, so we're about out of time. So let's go and do our macros for the day. Y'all, we're in campaign mode, y'all, and it's great. I hope y'all realize how powerful this is. So let's see what needs to be closed. I just love closing profitable trades. Scan that out a little bit, zoom out a little bit so we can see everything. So this is our oldest trade on the board. And it's also our most profitable trade on the board. It is our last trade. Make sure I'm not lying. Everything else has been great. It's our last trade in the 22 days to expiration. When you're supposed to manage them, by the time they get down to 21. I can't think of a better time to take our $29 in profit and close the 3,400 put. So let's go close that little booger, 3,400 put, create closing order, buy it back at we're gonna try 750, aren't we? Because we're greedy. Come on, baby. I think it filled. I felt my phone buzz. Still not coming through here. There it is. 750. With the delayed reaction. Off. Close this. Right? And we will. Where did I close that at? Y'all see how the mind works? I told you I can't remember nothing. So we closed it at, oh man, why aren't you showing up there? Hold on. Go here, monitor, working orders, filled orders, that filled for 750. So we'll go back, type in 750 here at the current day price. And then we'll go and we'll say that. So that was a 44% winner. We got out of it. That's going to help our weekly statistics, isn't it? 3, 9, 21. We were in that trade for 22 days. And we took out $30.81. We're going to label this as a 40% close. Remember, we're putting on trades every day. We're taking them off. This is our third campaign, right? We got the SPX campaign I got going on. I got the ES campaign, the Rick trade going on. I got the micro campaign going on. I got the VIX hedge campaign going on. So we've got campaigns, y'all, just stuff that we do every day. What is your campaign? That's what I'm asking you. I found my campaigns that I believe in and that I want to trade. What are you doing, right? So we'll close something again tomorrow. That drives me crazy that those two are green. Hold on a second. Format painter. And pull that down there. Format painter. Sorry, y'all, I shouldn't do this now. I should come back and clean this later, but it just drives me nuts seeing stuff not tidied up. Okay, so we got that. So we could close more. Look at this, y'all. We got 43%. We got $67 of profit there. Now remember, what was our spreadsheets telling us? That we need positive deltas, right? So guess what? We're not selling a call today. We're not even selling a call, but we are going to go out and we're going to trade our micro, and we're going to go out to 50 days. 52 days, and we're going to sell us a little 15 delta put. Now, I could sell closer and get more deltas, or I could sell two, but that ain't my game. And I don't need to, be as long in one day, right? I love being short. I love being short. So 28.50, 29.25. Why don't we try 29, see if we get filled. And let me right click. It did it again. Look at that. I don't know why it switched me from 52 to 23. Close up. There we go. Close up. Close up 38. So 52. Let's go grab it. Position, 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 position. You see we got them all over the place. We got these little bums all over the place. So we'll copy that. Then we'll go over here and we'll cancel replace. Let's go down to 28.75. That will fill. 28. Oh, we filled at 29. Praise the Lord. Save a quarter. Or we got an extra quarter. So 29. So let's go put that one in, and we should be done for the rest of the day. Macros. Did one. We did one. There we go. What did we do? Man, they're not showing up on my mobile app. So we sold the 34.50 put, 3450 put, short put. Short put, we did the 15 delta just like we were instructed to do. We did it at 52 days today. So we put on one, we took off one. So this is a little bit different than the Cameron Skinner thing, isn't it? I'm not looking at dates on these. I'm basically putting on one and closing my most profitable. That's what I'm doing. So the price on that one was unbelievable. I can't remember it. Field orders. We got filled at 29. 29. So we took in a credit of $143, which is nice, and we're down 3%. All right. All right. Any questions at all? I went a little long. I apologize for that. Your time is important, and we'll. If you have no questions, I'll share this spreadsheet here in a few minutes, so that you can. Any comments on the basis thing? I think that's powerful, y'all. I think it's powerful. So Matt, go ahead and use it if you want to, for your cover call. But I plan on, fixing this over here on the left side so that it'll keep up with your stock price and it'll automatically take care of everything. So put your long option here, put your short option under the equities, and it'll keep up with both of them. Okay. All right, guys, it's been a great session. I will see y'all tomorrow.